who are you Blues fan? We're bleeding blue with you. Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues! Let's go Blues!
And aloha! Welcome to the Blue Note Fan Report. I am Guy, the White Blues fan, and this is your first intermission show, and my GERD shows up. Wow, interesting period, to say the least. Up until the last 3 minutes of that period, I would have said if this was a boxing match, I'd have scored it, 10-8 Blues. However, now I think I would score it 9-9. The Blues basically, other than one mistake, own that period, right? And that's just my. And again, if you want to know what that mistake was, and I'm gonna get I'm gonna get slammed. That the one mistake was Husso. And I'm putting that goal on Husso. You cannot put a rebound right in front of you like that on a shot from back there. A shot from back there, you got to kick that thing out, right? Kick that thing out. I don't know about that. I think that 9-9 is a better score there. I don't think either. I mean, overall, you know, when you look at it as a boxing match, you know, it's I jab, I'm jabbing you all night, and then at the end of the round, you take one white that knocks me down, right? My sister and I would get frustrated with each other. My dad finally bought us boxing gloves, and I almost annihilated her in our front yard. Mom, I don't know that came in my brain, but when you mentioned a boxing match, I thought of it. That was still all on the defense for St. Louis. No, I don't. I'm sorry, Ian. I put that more on because, you know, okay, the shot gets off, but you've got to kick that. You got to make that rebound go somewhere else. So you got to bounce on that puck. He left it right there. I'm sorry. I will put that goal on Husso. It was deflected and then put in by Fiel. Okay, it was deflected, but he saved the deflection. And he puts it right there. Right in front, right? Guy, be nice to Husso. Tough shot. I'm getting beat up there, Ashley.
I mean, if you're blaming that on Husso, you should be getting beat up. It's not on Husso.
On Husso, because you can't leave that rebound right there. You can't leave that rebound. You either got to pounce on it or kick it way out to the corner. You don't agree with me? Or are you mad at me?
I don't agree with you at all. You
don't agree with me. Are you still mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
Okay. Well, I do. I did, and I will let everyone know. I did send something to Ashley and Lance, and I apologize for how I acted at the end of that pregame show. I got a little fired up and animated, and I shouldn't have done that to my co-hosts, and I do apologize to them and to all of you.
You're fine. Just
right. Well,
water under the bridge, man.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? It's better that I be a big man and say, you know what, I got to learn how to do better.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it, but
right?
I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah, well, I mean, both of you guys gave me the you didn't see it, but I did. You gave me the dead stare. That was we're gonna kick your ass as soon as the show's done. Oh my god, and, you know, doing the what is that? The bird from Angry Birds. Oh my god. You left one of our best offensive and alone in front of the net, alone enough to get a very good tip. Okay, that's fine. But that's going to happen in a game, right?
Yes, but it can't happen against the Blues because otherwise, you know, it's that goalie's fault. Doesn't matter anything else. Doesn't matter. The guy is paid to make those goals. It's going to be Husso's fault, just like it was Bennington's fault. It's everybody's fault.
Yeah, okay.
But the team that left the guy wide open.
I'm getting a stop it from E. While playing a physical brand of hockey, so are the Blues. Don't think even come back in. No, they did have a guy. The guy that took that shot. Oh my goodness, that shot. At first, I thought it was right off his toes, but it was a little bit higher. Man, that was wow. What a shot. And we got Lance
buddy.
Scott. I guess he's done with dinner. I was taking a snack before it came on. So
it was very disappointing. I don't eat McDonald's very often.
No, this isn't McDonald's. I make my own chicken nuggets.
No, I'm just saying I don't eat McDonald's very often, but I got a double cheese, and I don't know why I think, well, it's going to be good this time. No,
it never is.
The only thing McDonald's has changed their meat. They've changed their meat. There's something in their patties that is different.
It has no flavor now.
I agree.
They probably didn't season the meat when they pulled it off the grill, but it's just laziness, and I can't.
But it's been like that for me. Actually, it's been like that for years, and I know you.
And they season it.
Yeah, I know you work.
And they probably skipped that part of it. They probably just pulled it straight off the grill, put it in the tray, and that's it.
Okay, Lance. Okay, so you probably missed the beginning. I went off on Huso for that goal. I think you cannot leave that rebound right there. Everyone else is saying it's on the defense for leaving Fiala all alone. However, if you touch Fiala, it's an interference call. So,
well, you were the one that said, "Oh, we got a hit and getting, doesn't matter if we get in the box." So that's a situation where you take that penalty.
Yeah,
I want to know what the goalie thinks.
I'm also a goalie, dude.
I know that.
If you're close to him, you've got to take it. It's just like on a breakaway. If a guy's got a clean break, you've got to trip him. You have to do something. If you know you're not in a position to stop him, you've got to trip him. If there's somebody close by, take him out of the play.
But Fiala didn't even have the puck.
Penalty.
Greenway fires it.
Yeah.
And Huso leaves that rebound, and Fiala's right there all alone and pops it in.
It's one of those things that he probably should have had the rebound. I don't put it fully on him because, Guy, I'm going to tell you, sometimes you can be at the right angle and right position to hold on or hug on to a rebound, but it just doesn't work out the way you think it's going to work out. I don't put it fully on him, but you know what? Like I said in one of my recent tweets, that I'm glad Bennington wasn't in goal because people would be saying that was all his fault and that they should be pulling him and put Huso in. So I understand where you're coming from, but I do a little bit of a 50-50.
Yeah, well, I get that, and we're doing this. So I said at the beginning of the show, if this was a boxing match, originally up until the final 3 minutes, I would have given this 10-8 Blues, but after that, I'll give it 9-9. Right? 20 minutes of is it Huso or not? Good one, Golf King. Fiala always scores. Fiala has something out for the Blues since he was on the and I even wrote about this last season, since he was on the Predators and we broke his leg. Yeah, he goes after the Blues. He does, and that you can't control deflecting rebounds. I disagree with that. You absolutely can control deflecting rebounds, especially a low one into your leg pads, where if you kick your leg, that puck flies out.
All right, here's the thing. When it comes to rebounds, especially one that's deflected, the shot comes off. You've got your angle. You think you've got your angle to the puck. You're in position to make that save. It gets deflected 5-6 feet from the goal. It's hard to make. Can you make an adjustment sometimes? Yes. Do you get lucky sometimes and make the save? Yes. So with the fact that's why he didn't control the rebound, that had a lot to it. If that would have been a straight shot, I can almost guarantee you there's no rebound on it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, Ashley, you're somebody's sister from another mother, another mister. Oh, I love it. Sorry, guys. I agree. The rebound should have went to the corner, but the collision on the boards made it a broken play. And I know there's other things, right? Oh, and I got it. Before we get any more, did you see what the Blues crowd did tonight? I loved it. They did a little video where they had Molina saying, "Let's go Blues," a little backpack on, little kid's backpack. And then he brought in his buddies, Pujols and Wainwright. And then they showed Molina, and then Pujols is at the game, and they gave him a hell of a ovation. And it just goes, that's proof that time heals all wounds. Because if this would have been 5 years ago, they'd have booed his ass.
I never held anything. I don't ever hold anything against guys that take more money. I just don't, because I'm going to tell you, if you were making $100,000 a year, guy, and somebody came up to you and said, "You know what? We know you're comfortable where you're at, but we're going to give you 150 and your benefits package is going to be so much better. And we're going to give you a lifetime contract to help us out part-time when you're done retiring. It'd be kind of stupid not to take it. And so I look at it both ways, and everybody blames his wife. And here's one thing that makes me sick. I saw several people, including people on this show, that leave comments when his wife had cancer last week and that he left her and divorced her.
Yeah.
Well, now we know why he didn't come back to St. Louis. Guys, okay, here's the thing.
That
He's
has
a
very
man.
little to do with it.
He's offered the contract. If his wife puts a ton of pressure on him and he caves in, it's on him. It's not on his wife. He made that decision. If you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at Pujols.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you, and I'm on that. He made a decision. You got it. He's one of the rare ones that's having a 22-year career. Okay?
Yeah, very rare.
Very rare. You're not gonna. I mean, very easily, he could have had an injury happen right afterwards and been gone out. You got to get the money when you can. I'm telling you straight up. If someone offered me $25,000 to buy this show, I'd sell it in a heartbeat. That's not going to pay all my bills off, but it's going to get me back to zero to start something new. I'd take the money. And yes, I love doing this show. I'd come up with another one as long as there's not a non-compete in there. But, definitely there wouldn't be a non-compete in there. I would never sign one. But that's just how I feel about it. So it's hard enough to stop a deflected puck. Steering that rebound away isn't easy there. Then pounce on it. Then I probably would have bitched at him for flip-flopping around. I don't know.
Goaltenders can't win with you.
To control a rebound on a deflected puck. It's where it hit. It's the fact that it hits his legs.
Hey, guy, I'm going to tell you, it doesn't. When that puck is deflected, it changes directions, not only straight to sideways. Yeah. If you look at that puck, it wasn't totally flat. When a non-flat puck hits your pads, it's a lot more unreliable as to where it's going to go. You don't know quite what it's going to do. And I've had this argument with other people that it's easy to save deflected pucks. No, if a puck gets deflected 20 feet out in front of you, yeah, you should save it, unless it's just the greatest deflection you've ever seen. But, deflected pucks are not easy to save.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. But how, and yes, they were interviewing Albert. Sorry, I missed it. I'm talking to you guys. No, Husso made a leg pad save with the screen. Defenseman let him alone in front. That's not his fault. I'm not going to.
I'm with you, Dale. I'm right with you, bud.
Okay. He has a penchant for leaving those juicy rebounds right there. And a lot of times he's lucky that there's no other player right in front of the net.
Yeah, because Guy, what's one of the complaints lately about Bennington? He's leaving too many rebounds. And Husso does it too. But all goalies at time to time go through a spot where you just can't seem to hold on to that rebound. It's just the way the game is.
Right. I'm just going through some of the comments. I'm just putting them up. I'm not trying to sing. Oh, wow, the ref, that call.
Oh, please don't sing them.
The delay of game on the, and you know what? The delay of game was for the chirping, right? Not letting them drop the puck, right? Talking. He finally said, nope, one of you guys get in the net. One of you guys get in the box. And he said that loud. One of you needs to go to the box now. Wow. I think they've called the game well. I don't think that they're whistle happy.
No.
Kerber said on that Mikkola one that they got it right. I was a little iffy on Mikkola for the trip, but his stick was between the legs.
Yeah, and if you watch it, they got him for interference, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe
no, they got him for tripping.
Because his stick was between the legs, and as he's starting to go down, they could have got him for interference because he held on to his arm, and it may have been a thing that Mikkola was trying to balance himself. I don't have a problem with that penalty per se. I don't think they're whistle happy. I definitely wouldn't say that.
Tommy, we don't know yet, but there's a pretty good chance. Right now, I'd say 80% chance it's these same Minnesota Wild. Hits were 10-7 for the Wild. Let me go over the stats real quick, the event summary. Wild had 11 shots. They had 3 blocked and missed 2. They had 10 hits, 2 giveaways, 3 takeaways, and they lost the face-off battle 10-19, 36% to 64%. The Blues, on the other hand, took 12 shots, had 10 blocked, 4 missed the net. They had 7 hits, 2 giveaways. I'm glad to see that number lower, but only 3 takeaways. So giveaways and takeaways are even, and we talked about that. The score is 1-1 with the Blues being 1 for 2 on the power play. And Wes is here. Wes is here. Wes is saying
Thank
to go
you,
on
Wes.
defense, right?
Mr. Edwards, my former VIP host at Verizon Amphitheater.
Yeah. And for the next couple of minutes, let us bring in Ian, the Minnesota Wild fan. How are you doing, Ian?
Going good. How's it going, guys?
Not bad, not
Good.
bad. So, so do you think that goal, do you give the more credit to Fiala for the goal, or for the blame to Husso for the rebound?
I'd say that whatever that was on the boards that created that was
Yep.
riddled from the start there. Whatever that happened, but then it kicked out to Jost, who saw that Fiala was out in front all alone, and then he fired the puck. And then I gotta tell you, I don't put it on that one on Husso, because Fiala was about like 2 feet away from the net where he deflected that puck. He kind of hit it. It looked like it might have deflected into his chest and then just dropped down. And then Fiala
Actually, it hit his
all
pad.
alone.
It hit his pad. It
hit his pad.
His leg pad.
Yeah, it hit his pad and came up and dropped down.
Yeah. But whatever that was, he was just all alone in front. I don't know how you could put that entirely on Husso. I'd say maybe I think I said 90-10 in the chat. Maybe now that I had time to think about it, maybe 75% defense, 25% Husso.
Yeah, the way I look at it is, Ian, I thought he made a great save on the deflection. You've got to give him that. That was a very good save.
Oh yeah, agreed. And that I kind of like.
Guys, everybody loves these hard-hitting or high-scoring games. This hasn't been either so far, but man, it's been a fun game to watch. It's back and
it
forth.
has, and it's not going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah,
I'm
fun to
absolutely
watch.
positive of that. Chris Shockey says, I thought Mikkola was tripped in the first place to put him in that mess. That was embellishment. I looked at that right away and said, I thought that was actually, to me, if you're going to call embellishment, how do you call the original penalty?
Yeah,
Right?
I agree. I don't think it was embellishment, but I entirely agree with what you're saying. If you're going to call a penalty, then why call the embellishment?
Because that wasn't really a trip. His stick might have been between his legs, but you didn't see him pull it out or anything. The guy's trying to throw his leg over the stick. You probably could have just kept the whistle in your pocket.
Yeah, I would have just put it away there. I don't know what else could have done there.
Well, we're almost back to the second, so I'm going to real quick go around. Lance, what do you expect for the second?
I expect a lot of the same, unless the Blues come out and take over like they've been doing in the second period. I'll be shocked if this isn't a close game, a 1-1, 2-2, 3-3 game with 5-10 minutes left in the third period. I think it's going to be a very competitive game.
I agree with you. Ashley?
I'm in agreement. I kind of see this game as someone will score and the other team will answer, and it's just going to remain close.
Ian?
I think Wild got to keep this 5-on-5. We're a 5-on-5. The Blues are a very good team, but the Wild are a better team on 5-on-5 this year anyway. So just got to keep it 5-on-5. Don't take too many penalties here.
Okay, well, guys, we'll see you at the second intermission. Aloha.